Hey, Shift Yes Tribe. This week we are talking about listening and being a better listener. And I want to unpack something there that I think is important. It's kind of a shift in mindset around listening, which is that active listening is not necessarily just like nodding your head and making eye contact when somebody is listening. It is also about having the intention of making somebody else feel listened to, which is a very different thing than just listening to somebody. Because it's not about the information being passed from one person to the next. It's about, are you making somebody else feel like you're actually listening to them, which means asking questions and hearing what they have to say and just having that intention, right? And I think that's just such a critical piece of this. It's like also with your body language, like, am I pulling myself away from my phone and my computer and actually tuning in and paying attention and asking questions? If you say something that gives me pause or that I'm like, why would you say that? Right? To ask and clarify, to be like, tell me more about that. Where are you coming from? I think in your choice of words, like your body language, all that stuff, it's such an important thing to like approach listening with that. Is that like, I have the intention of making somebody else feel listened to, which is different than just hearing what they have to say and different than just the information successfully being passed from one person to the next. It's important to remember that like you are 100% responsible for what it feels like to talk to you. Another aspect of that same sort of topic is also the way that you receive information from other people. So in a conversation, when somebody's sharing an idea with you or their thoughts or a story with you, right, to check yourself and how you're showing up in that moment. And I think an important sort of test for yourself is, based on the way that you receive information or ideas from other people, would you want to share an idea with you? Would you want to tell you a story? Some people cannot avoid like making everything about themselves, or just be like, this is what I think of that, or like puking their opinion on people at every moment, as opposed to like just listening and being aware of, does this person need a response or a fix, right? How am I receiving that information? And when it's an idea, if somebody shares an idea that's creative or something, am I acting like a flamethrower, right? To like torch that idea and point out all the reasons that it won't work, and why it sucks or whatever. I think it's also an important piece of our sort of like how we show up as listeners, as team members, as human beings for each other, is like being conscious of the way that you receive information from other people.